Welcome to Unfiltered Finance. I'm your host, Emily Turner, and we're still pretty early into Q4 earnings season. In fact, about two-thirds of the finance sector hasn't even reported yet. But there are some interesting takeaways here, so we're going to get into that. These early numbers that we're seeing are strong enough that we're pretty confident the trends we expected are, in fact, going to hold up. So let's talk about the banks specifically. We've now heard from companies representing about a third of the finance sector's market cap in the S&P 500, and they're doing well. Earnings are up 12.6% year over year. Revenue's up nearly 7%. And what really jumps out here is that over 90% of these companies beat their earnings estimates. So they did better than expected. And that's a really solid batting average. Now, when you zoom out and you take a look at the full picture for Q4, combining what we've already seen with what we expect from the companies that have yet to report, we're looking at earnings growth of about 18%, not quite, almost 18% for the finance sector on revenues to be up about 9.5%. And that is pretty robust. Now, across the broader S&P 500, what does this mean? Well, we've seen results from about 33 companies as of last Friday, and a similar story there. Earnings up over 17%. And again, nearly 90% are beating expectations on the bottom line. This week, we're going to keep watching two key groups, the Mag 7, that's your mega cap tech and growth stocks there. And we'll continue tracking the banks, of course, as more of those report. Now, the big question here is whether this momentum holds as we get deeper into earnings season. So buckle up and stay tuned with Unfiltered Finance.